the only time Whis took any real damage. Now, Whis is obviously often portrayed as untouchable, and for good reason. After all, he's an angel in the Dragon Ball series. He's leagues above and beyond most fighters. But there was a notable moment where Whis took real damage, proving that even an angel is not entirely invincible. The moment occurred in Dragon Ball Super Episode 66, during the explosive climax of the Zamasu arc. As Zamasu fused with the multiverse itself, his power began to distort reality, threatening not just Universe 7, but the entire multiverse. While Whis and other gods watched the chaos unfold, an unexpected burst of energy from Zamasu's destabilizing form tore through space. A small fragment of this chaotic energy did graze Whis, leaving a visible mark on his usually pristine outfit and briefly staggering him. This event is significant because it highlights the potential vulnerability of even the most powerful beings. Whis, who had previously dodged every attack with ease and even rewound time to undo catastrophes, was momentarily caught off guard. It wasn't a direct attack aimed at Whis, but rather a chaotic anomaly resulting from Zamasu's fusion with the fabric of his existence. Now, it's a reminder that while angels operate on a different plane of power, they are not immune to universal forces beyond their control. Whis himself has acknowledged that angels are bound by certain rules, such as their inability to directly intervene in mortal conflicts unless their destruction god is involved. This reinforces the idea that their power, while immense, has its limits. This moment didn't just reveal a crack in Whis' otherwise untouchable image, but it also added depth to his character. It showed that even angels, despite their cosmic authority, are not exempt from danger in the face of universal chaos. And obviously it's rare for us in this sort of way to get a glimpse into the fragility of the divine in a world as unpredictable as Dragon Ball, to see a figure like Whis actually showing that he can be vulnerable when given the right time and the right circumstance. And of course, the Zamasu situation is one of those extreme anomalies, and that's why it's one of the only times we have it officially in any sort of context as proof that, yeah, there is limits to Whis' power. So I'm curious how many people may have forgot that's something that isn't talked about too often. And there's always this narrative that, well, yeah, Whis is like Beerus, he can one-shot anybody and the angels are perfect and yada yada yada. Like, no, there's vulnerabilities to everything in Dragon Ball. That's kind of the point. Like, even this new information we've learned about how the universe was created in the demon realm, like, there are going to be loopholes and things that can be exploited at some later time in the anime or the manga. And I think that's the great thing about Dragon Ball. I didn't know some people, but it's like, I love that the universe is so vast that there is technically in a million anomalies that things can change, and that's more realistic than not. And I've always appreciated that about Dragon Ball. Feel free, though, to let me know your thoughts in regards to this with Whis in the comment section below. Will we ever see something like this again? It wouldn't surprise me, but also it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't. So I just appreciate Whis' character. I think he's been a great addition to the series, and I hope we continue to see more of him as Daima gets to that point later down the line. Appreciate you guys for loving and support. It's Kyle Ken Striker.